GoWithTheRules.com here with episode 8 of our summer interview series. I'm joined today by swimming and diving head coach Brian Pearson. Brian, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me in my office.
All right, it's great to join you up here in the luxurious swimming and diving suite. Obviously, getting ready for the Summer Olympics coming up. Big time, obviously, in the world of swimming. Just talk a little about the process for qualifying for the swim team, and then what's it was like compared to when you were trying to do it.
I was just discussing briefly with Dax about that. It used to be, the top, 16 to 20 people in the country were in the Olympic trials. Now you have up to 1,200 athletes at the Olympic trials. They're held at the center in Omaha, and you have a 20,000 seat arena. They have concession hawkers. They have concessions. It's a big, whole week-long event. Olympic trials used to be a 3 or 4 day event back when I was swimming. Used to be that you could take the top 3 individuals per event to the Olympics. Now they've only allowed it for the top 2 individuals per event from the United States to go to the Olympics. And so the selection process has kind of turned into a media event and a big social event where it was a little smaller and a little more elite back when I was swimming.
Now, obviously, in recent Olympics, the U.S. has been flat out dominant in the sport of swimming. Just how about how the country's done, and especially Michael Phelps will be going to a record number 5th Olympics.
A lot of new faces on the Olympic roster this year. There's people that were thinking they were shoe-ins for the Olympic team that are going to be sitting at home or might be on a relay or swimming in the preliminary events, but not being in a final event or on a relay at the Olympics. It's a little a changing of the guard. Missy Franklin, a Colorado product, almost didn't make the Olympic team this year. For Michael Phelps to go in his 5th Olympics, I think that's stellar. I think he deserves to be there, and he's the golden child of the sport. He's gone through his ups and downs, but he's learned from him, and hopefully other young people can learn from his mistakes as well. But there are some heavy hitters and a lot of dark horses that are going to be in the Olympics this year, and it'd be interesting to see how they stack up against the world.
Right, going into the 2016 Olympics, unite the country, hopefully. Switching gears a little bit here to CSU-Pueblo. Obviously, you're coming in off of a big year where you got your first wins in dual meets. Just talk about the state of your program right now.
We had growing pains this year. We had kind of weed the garden, so to speak, with people that are haves or the have-nots. We've gone through those growing pains when I was at Colorado Mesa as well as Colorado College. Had the same pains as we did there at our program here. But we did win the Citrus Classic this year. We won the Colorado College Classic. We beat Adams State twice. Beat Nebraska Kearney. So we've kind of had some hurdles that we had to go through, obstacles we had to go through this year, but make the kids believe into the program, and coaches and swimmers throughout the country and the world are taking notice.
Obviously, good to get the program on the map. Talk about your recruiting class coming in. How you feel going into your 3rd season?
We have a smaller recruiting class than in the past, but we are a little more focused and little more honed the blade, so to speak, on what we're trying to accomplish. We have a girl now out of Alaska by the name of Angie Randall, a girl by the name of Kelsey Johnson out of Washington, a girl named Phoebe Pontius out of Michigan, plus our Colorado contingent, and we're happy to fill some gaps that we needed to fill with some sprinters and middle distance freestylers. We do have a diver from Pueblo's coming in, Courtney Spencer from Pueblo County. It's going to help us on the boards. So we are we're right where we need to be in the RMAC, and we're hoping to get some presence at the national championships this year.
Now, that's just every other coach we've done the interview series with. What do you like to do during your summers?
I like to spend the time on the boat and traveling with my kids and my new wife, and getting to see the sights and be on the water, but not in the water as much.
Now, you mentioned the new wife. Congratulations on your recent nuptials. Now, we have Lobster Bake coming up, and I know that holds a special significance for you. Just talk about what that event means for you.
Well, as far as the athletic department's concerned, that's a good opportunity to kind of wine and dine the people that help us out and support Pack Athletics. But it's also important for me because I met my wife at last year's event, and so she's a person that was involved with the Wildwood Casino sponsorship last year, and they are sponsoring our VIP room again this year, and we met and we jumped the broom, so to speak.
Well, congratulations again on that. So there you have it. Lobster Bake, better than eHarmony, Match, Tinder, and JDate all put together, apparently. So if you want to get tickets for that event, give Rachel Morris a call, 719-549-2013. Still time to get in on that event tomorrow. Brian, thank you so much for joining me.
Well, thank you, Sean, and thank you, Dax.